Good evening, Garden City. I'd like to call to order our regular City Council meeting for Monday, November 20th, 2023 at 7 p.m. First order of business is our opening ceremony, which consists of the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence for those service members who have given their lives for our country. If you'd please rise. Can we have a moment of silence? Hello, can we have a moment of silence, please? Okay, thank you. Mr. Miller, if you take roll call, please.
Yes, Mayor Jacobs.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Dole.
Present.
Councilmember Karafotis.
Here.
Councilmember Squires.
Here.
Councilmember Earl.
Here.
Councilmember Witt.
Here.
Councilmember Lynch. Right. Mr. Mayor, you do have a quorum with all 7 members present.
Thank you. Item 4 is the approval of the agenda.
Mayor,
Councilmember Witt.
I make a motion to approve the agenda for Monday, November 20th, 2023 at 7 p.m. as presented.
Support.
Support from Councilmember Lynch. Further comments from the table? From the public? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Item 5, recognition. We have a couple today. First off is swearing in of firefighter Curtis Castleberry for his promotion. I will introduce Fire Chief Randy Keene.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Hold on, give it right here first. We'll give you a little introduction if that's all right. So good evening. We appreciate the opportunity to do this in front of you guys. Gives a little bit of recognition to our members who display tactics and strategies and things that we look to promote in our other candidates. So we recently had a competitive test. Mr. Curtis Castleberry came out #1 on that for our vacant engineer position. So we're going to promote him tonight. Curtis started out going to school at Schoolcraft. He got his EMT-B basic and then firefighter at Schoolcraft. Hired in at the Inkster Fire Department, did about 14 months there, earning his paramedic license, which in turn allowed him to be able to apply to us at the time. I came here in April of 2019. Since then, Curtis has been driven to learn and gain knowledge in the fire service, and not only for himself, but he also shares it with the other members. Driving training, mentoring, things of that nature with the other members. So he's a valuable member of our department. So it's great to see him move on here. So He also was a member of the Western Wayne USAR team and on our fire committee, which looks at projects or SOPs or equipment that we look to buy. They look for different ways to improve the department and bring it back to us. And that's an integral part of the department to improve it. So he's also a member of that. Tonight, he has his wife Chelsea, who will ping his badge on him, and his daughters Scarlett and Jameson are here as well. They're over here, so. Come on up, Chelsea, you can pin the badge on. I'm sorry. Jump in the gun.
Are we ready? All right, okay. You're just stand right there. Thank you. All right. So, you ready? You're oath. Okay. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Curtis Castleberry,
I, Curtis Castleberry,
having been duly appointed
having been duly appointed
to the rank of engineer
to the rank of engineer
for the Garden City Fire Department,
for the Garden City Fire Department,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to perform my duties
to perform my duties
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
to serve the citizens of the city of Garden City
to serve the citizens of the city of Garden City
with compassion, courage, and integrity,
with compassion, courage, and integrity,
and to serve my commanding officers
and to serve my commanding officers
with respect and dignity,
with respect and dignity,
and to uphold the laws and constitutions
and to uphold the laws and constitutions
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the state of Michigan,
the state of Michigan,
and the city of Garden City.
and the city of Garden City.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Very good, thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you. We have a little bit of paperwork, all right? So this is your original oath, and we'll have you sign 2 copies. You'll sign there and the next one, okay?
Sounds good.
Right, and I'll get this one. There you go. Perfect, thank you. So then now we can have your badge pinned on. So if you'd like to come up, okay? Just stay right there, and she'll come. Just step over here a little bit, and then she'll be able to get you, okay? Thank you. Right. Come on up. There we go. Let's see. Oops. There we go. There we go. All right? Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Randy. Okay.
And now we have recognition for the 2023 GCYAA Cheer and Pom Team. So first off, I'd like to call up the head coach, Kelly Hanley. Okay, the plaque reads, City of Garden City, Michigan recognizes the GCYAA Varsity Cheer and Pom Team, November 20th, 2023. It is with gratitude and appreciation for the hard work of the GCYAA Varsity Cheer and Pom Team and for the pride they brought to the City of Garden City, Michigan. The City Council of Garden City is pleased to congratulate the organization with the special recognition. Competing in the 2023 Cheer Fest held at Northville High School, the varsity cheer team won the first place gold medal, while at the same event, the varsity pom team finished in second place, winning the silver medal. During the 2022 Cheer Fest, held at Livonia Stevenson High School, nearly 20 members of this year's varsity team competed on the junior varsity team, winning first place in cheer and third place in pom. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and we are proud to have you represent our great city. The City Council of Garden City congratulates you and wishes best of luck to the GCYA program now and into the future. So that's yours. You want to get one? Okay, and if you could hold the applause, I'm gonna call all the assistant coaches and all the players and they will get certificates, but if we can do it all at one time, it'd be appreciated. So assistant coaches, Julie Savino, assistant coach Carrie Glass, Trish Gray, assistant coach Bobby Savino, and cheer director Samantha LaWright. You can cheer for the coaches. Come on, if all the girls want to come up here, and I will call your name, and you guys can get your certificates. So come on up. Come on up, girls. Okay, just form around here, and I'm just going to call your name, and your coaches will pass you. So we have co-captain Abigail Bobian, Adeline Robleski, Adriana Kurtzel, Allie Gredinsak, Amia Ford, Anastasia Rakipi, Brady Gray, Kaylee Gonzalez, Captain Clara Shaw, Dana McMillan, Gabriella Hawkins, Captain Gina Glass, Grace Hamilton, Haley Clark, Iona McCrackens, Jordan Gowder, Captain Kaylee Philippi, Catherine Loftus, Co-Captain Kendall Handley, Co-Captain Christina Johnson, Kylie Delano, Kendall Bandy, Leah Mead, Lily Nanzlowski, Sophia Sierra, Willow Wenzel, and Malia Archer Crosby. Congratulations, girls.
Get this out of your way, okay? And then you'll see me.
President Joe, come on up. Joe. Okay, at this time, we're going to go into a short recess and let everybody that wants to leave. Okay, this meeting is back in session. Item 6, we have no comment. I don't see any state or county officials. We have no presentations, community events. Councilmember Witt.
Yes, thank you. Don't forget, Garden City's longest-running tradition is this Saturday. The downtown GCDDA Santaland Parade will start November 25th at 10 a.m. It'll go down Middle Belt Road. Our theme this year is Red, White, and Jingle Bells, a patriotic Christmas. Entries are now closed for sign-up, but we do still need volunteers to help. I think there's still over 25 spots to fill of the 100 that we needed. So you can sign up at santalandparade.com, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone on Parade Day. That is it.
Thank you. And one other event is Sunday, right after the parade on Saturday, at 6 p.m. is going to be our tree lighting, which will be downtown at corner of Ford Road and Middle Belt in the Commons. It traditionally has been on Monday, but we are going to move it to Sunday night at 6 p.m. It should be a good event. Again, bring out the kids, be some singing, and Santa's going to make a quick turnaround and come back to Garden City. So, again, that's Sunday, November 26th at 6 p.m. We have no petitions or communications. Item 10 is public hearing for the 2023 Sidewalk Program Special Assessment. Mr. Oman, you want to?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We conducted our sidewalk program again this summer. The goal of the program was to address trip hazards greater than 1 inch. This year's area was a square mile, Ford Road to Cherry Hill, Merriman to Middle Belt. The Bucelli Group conducted the field evaluation and inspections. Thousands of properties were inspected and evaluated, and we found over 300 that needed some type of repair or replacement. JB Contractors of Detroit performed the work, which was completed in mid-September. The costs to property owners were $195 for a typical 4x4 or 5x5 flag 4-inch walk, and $233.80 for 6-inch.
Okay. And they can also pay for that on their taxes if they choose, with the 5 years at 4% interest. So I will open up the public hearing. This is for you to just make comments. It is not to go back and forth and have a discussion with council. So anybody wishing to speak on this issue?
Good evening, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my sidewalk, the DTE, they came and break the sidewalk for me because they want to do the, the pipe for, like the meter. They want to change the meter, and they didn't do anything. They left the pipe, and they break the sidewalk, and they left. So why do I have to pay for this sidewalk? I didn't break it. There was nothing wrong with it.
We'll have to have,
Do we have the address?
Yes.
Yes.
For him?
He
We
can
could,
give it to
I
you,
have it.
so.
okay. We could take a look at an individual case.
Okay,
Tomorrow, somebody will be contacting you.
okay.
Yep,
Thank you.
thank you.
thank you.
They have your number, right, too?
Okay, anybody else wishing to speak? Anybody else? All right, I will close the public hearing.
Is that on the sidewalk or anything?
That was on the sidewalk. Okay, item 11 is the consent agenda.
Mayor,
Councilmember Witt.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda items A, 1, and 2 as presented.
Support.
Support from Councilmember Earl. Discussion from table? From public? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Item B, action items. Item number 1 is the 2023 Sidewalk Program Special Assessment.
Mayor,
Councilmember Squires.
I move to approve the attached resolution confirming special assessment roll number 4239, 2023 sidewalk program.
Support.
Support from Councilmember Earl. Further discussion from table. Okay, we just had a public hearing on that, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Item 2 is the DPW uniforms. Mr. Omen, our DPW Director.
Yes, Mayor and Council. Cintas Corporation has been our uniform supplier since 2019, and they have provided us excellent service. Recently, Cintas was awarded a contract with Omnia Partners. Omnia Partners is a purchasing cooperative for state and local governments. It simplifies the procurement for the agencies by having bidded contracts already in place. This is a 5-year contract and represents almost a 10% savings from what we're paying now. These prices are based on our 23 full-time DPW employees.
Thank you. Councilmember Lynch.
I move to award a 5-year contract for DPW uniforms to Cintas Corporation, Westland, Michigan, in an amount not to exceed $70,416.32.
Support.
Support from Councilmember Witt. Further discussion from table.
Mayor,
Councilmember Karafotis.
I'm not familiar with this contract, so I just have some questions for Mr. Omen. This is something most cities do with Cintas, and then you guys get your uniforms, and then are they cleaned, or they just give you new uniforms, or?
We will be receiving new uniforms. They do a weekly laundry service. Again, they've been excellent for us, so.
Have we had a 5-year contract before, or has it just been year to year?
No, we have had 3-year contracts, and under this contract, it's a 5-year, and the price doesn't change.
Okay, so,
Thank you. Any other comments? From the public? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 3 is to call for a public hearing on ordinance amendment number 23-005. Motion is in order.
Mayor,
Councilmember Witt.
I make a motion to approve calling a public hearing on December 18th, 2023 to consider amendments to the codified ordinance of Garden City, chapters 41.06, Schedule of Civil Fines, 90, Animals, 91, Fire Prevention, and 132.15, Unlawful Entry of Motor Vehicles.
support.
Support from Councilmember Karafotis. Further discussion from table. Okay, this is just calling for a public hearing, so no discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. Item 4 is to call for a public hearing for Parks and Recreation's 5-year master plan.
Mayor,
Councilmember Witt.
I make a motion to approve calling for a public hearing on December 18th, 2023 for the Parks and Recreation 5-year master plan.
Support.
Support from Councilmember Lynch. Should be no discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0. We have no other business. Public comment for anything not on the agenda. You'll have 3 minutes. It's not time for a discussion, but we will try to answer questions if you have them. Anybody wishing to speak? Okay. Ms. Dolan.
Yes, I'm here because in 1995, they redid Burnley Street. I bought my house in 1996. I flooded in 98, called the water department. At that time, they weren't telling you to fill out any kind of paperwork. Turned it in my insurance company. 2010, I flood again. That time, they're saying, put a sump pump in, you'll never flood again. Put a sump pump in. Flooded 2011. Had a plumbing company come out and camera my inside drains and the drain in my backyard that I didn't know ran down the side of my street. I had a sinkhole on the side of my house for 3 years, 5 foot deep. Had to put a door over it. And I paid to camera the drain. My plumber, it was Pat's Plumbing Service from Garden City, gave my information to Pat at the water department. Didn't give it to me. I had to call another plumber to get videos of the drain, and the part from the street went in about 7 foot. They capped it off, because when they redid the street, they dug up the wrong pads in the neighbor's driveway to the south of me, and just said, that's it, we're just gonna cap it and screw it. 2011, it took me 3 years to get that pipe reconnected. They reconnected it just before the 2014 flood. I was out there for 3 years throwing a sump pump in that drain and draining it out to the road before I got the water department to fix it. Now I had a realtor come to my house. My house I paid $125,000 for. The houses in Garden City are worth $180,000. My house is only worth $110,000 because my property is sinking, my pads have broke, my basement steps are pulling apart. They just started this year. Walls are cracking, nails are popping out. And everyone wants to know why I didn't do it. I'm coming to you people. This isn't my fault this happened. I bought my house under good terms. And as soon as when I flooded in 98, the water department should have done something. I was the only house that flooded on my street. Yet they did not. 2010, same thing. I filled out paperwork. Yet water department didn't care. My house was the only one that flooded on my street. 2011, same thing. You came to my house and told me my downspouts caused the problem. 6 months ago, I called, left a message. You told me you'd check into it, and you have done nothing. And the plumbing company, when I tried to sue them over my money to get it back for what they did to me, they split into 2 different companies. Pat's Sewer Cleaning split up with Big John's, I think it was. It was on the corner of Merriman and Ford for a while, and they moved. But I'm not getting no help. My house is worthless now. I'm retired. I thought I was gonna live the rest of my life out there, but now I'm waiting to find out. And I can't get no one out there. I've called to try to find out what's going on with my ground, why it keeps disappearing. Nobody will come out there. Nobody cares. And this is supposed to be my house that I paid for. And it's
Mrs.
worthless
Dolan,
now.
You had 3 minutes, and this is the end of your time. Thank you.
I'd just like an investigation and something done. My house is worthless.
Yep.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
I have my address. He's known about it.
I've,
They walked with me.
Okay, miss, all right, thank you.
You guys all ignored
Thank
me.
you.
anybody else? Okay. City managers report.
All right, thank you, Mayor. I'll talk to staff right after this, and we'll look into it. As we all know, legitimately, we can't just go on people's properties. Their underground issues that they may have on their property is not something the city can just walk on and find out some issues. We can only control from our pipes on the roadway to the water meter on the sidewalk. So we'll find out what limitations we have to be able to help her. If we can help her, we will. That's a no-brainer, without a doubt. I just want to mention, everyone, City Hall is going to be closed this Thursday and Friday, of course, for Thanksgiving holiday. We will reopen on Monday for business. So just happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Earl.
Thank you, Mayor. A few things. Congratulations to Engineer Castleberry. Thank you for your service. Congratulations to the GCYA cheer and pom team. GCYA always does a fabulous job. It's nice to see them recognized. As was mentioned by my fellow councilman, Sandland Parade. And it's supposed to be a really nice day, I think 38, something like that, but sunny. You can also watch it live on Facebook and YouTube. It's broadcast live on both of those. on the Santaland Parade site. And then last, December 15th and Saturday, December 16th, December 15th at 7 p.m., Saturday, December 16th at 2 p.m., the Garden City High School will be doing It's a Wonderful Life, a radio show. So it's a really good program. Hopefully you guys will come out. All the proceeds from that go to support the theater program. And happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody has a safe holiday. Please be responsible Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Councilmember Karafotis.
I just have a couple things. I know that we had a call into Plant Moran. Did they return the call yet about the firehouse audit?
Yes, yep, we had a Zoom meeting with them, and they're scheduling in the next couple of weeks, I believe, to get started, so
To
we're all
get
set.
started?
Yes.
Okay. And then I had something to say about the sidewalk program. When we talked about this before, I had a couple residents contact me. Maybe there's something that we could change, like do the inspections at different times instead of always the same time, if that's when we're doing it. A couple residents had said that some larger portions of sidewalks were missed, and they were only missed because they were covered by vehicles on them. So maybe if we went at different times where people aren't parking, we would see some of those things. So I do have some addresses to pass along, if you guys could take a look at that. And then I wanted to know, if we talked about the lighting assessment last week and saying that we could revisit that. Can we put that on the agenda for January so that we can discuss that? And if we're going to make some changes, I know you were going to get some more information for us.
The finance director, not to put you on the spot, you're talking about, should it be taxes or should it not be?
Well, just to talk
An
about it and see if there's
assessment
something else that we can, sorry,
differently?
if there's something else we can do.
We'll talk about it another time.
Okay.
The issue, of course, generically would be, everybody would be charged a different rate, so based on the property value of your house.
Like our garbages.
Yes, so some people may pay $20, some may pay $40 or $50. What we decided over the last 15 years was to have just a flat fee of $30 across the board.
Maybe talk about putting it back in the general fund.
Okay. Just,
We just said at the last meeting that we would talk about it again.
yeah,
So,
we just, when you take that 300 grand away, we still have to look at what you want to cut from the budget at the same time. So we'll set it up as a new agenda item.
okay. And then I wanted to know if we can also set up a workshop for the ordinances. We had talked about that. It's been almost a year now. Even if we could all just bring 4 or 5 ordinances that we know need to be redone, like the ones we're doing for the animal control, that would be great. And I want to remind everybody that has concerns about animal control to attend that public hearing on the 18th, because that's when we're going to make some changes. And I also want to know if we've ever applied for any of the tree grants from DTE. I saw that DTE just awarded a bunch of cities in our area. It's like $15,000 worth of trees or $30,000 worth of trees. And I don't know if our DPS has done that before, or if our Parks and Rec, I don't know if it's a new program, but I know it's been around like 2 years at least.
Yeah, I'm not aware of it. I don't know if we have any info on it. We'll find out.
Okay.
They're donating trees to the city, you mean, or
They're
trimming?
they're giving you like
Donating,
$15,000 worth of trees. It's a grant, actually. It's called the DTE Tree Grant.
We'll do it if we can, absolutely.
And it just ended on the 15th of October. And then the last thing I wanted to say is congratulations to the varsity cheerleading team. I was at that event that they performed, and they were perfection. They were absolutely perfect, and they should have won both first place instead of first and second. So
Thank you.
that's all I have.
Thanks. Councilmember Squires.
Yeah, I have a couple things. Congrats to Engineer Castleberry and to the GCYAA Cheer and Palm. And want to wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Dole.
Well, of course, I want to congratulate Engineer Castleberry and the GCYA Cheer and Palm team, and also the cast and crew and everyone else of Leaving Iowa. I was out of town until yesterday, so got to go see them yesterday, and as usual, the kids did an outstanding job. If you've never been over to the high school to see the kids perform a play, put it on your list, because it's you won't be sorry. Also, welcome back to Police Chief Gibbons and his son Owen. I think everybody's kind of relieved that they're back home. Saturday, December 2nd, Kiwanis and the Rotary, Garden City Rotary, will be doing Selfies with Santa at Barson's Greenhouse. That is from noon to 3, cookies, hot cocoa. The kids will visit with Santa and get a small gift. And the big thing I wanted to talk about for a moment, though, is this weekend is the annual Goodfellows Paper Drive, and that will take place on Friday and Saturday at several intersections in Garden City. If need be, it'll also happen on Sunday. We need volunteers to help us with the papers. Every year, we're helping about 300 of our kids in the city, and this is our largest fundraiser. So if anybody can help, we meet down at the Masonic Lodge, which is just south of Ford Road on Middle Belt, and we'll feed you. We got lots of good food that day, and if you can go out and help us sell papers, it's really appreciated. And finally, just happy and safe Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Lynch.
Yes. Definite congratulations to Engineer Castleberry and the GCYAA Cheer and Palm Group. But I want to express a very big thank you to Lori and the sports venue tonight. Over the past 2 weeks, they've cooked 127 turkeys and peeled 600 pounds of potatoes. And tonight was their senior turkey dinner giveaway. And I know for a fact that people were lined up well before the 3 o'clock time period, and they were moving the cars in and through, and it went on through 6 o'clock at night. So I can't imagine how many dinners they actually served. But it was complete with dressing and potatoes and gravy and roll and pumpkin pie and whipped cream as well. So congratulations. I don't know how many years Lori's been doing this, but it's been a long time. It's probably more than 20 years that she's been putting this on. So I want to thank her for all of her support of the seniors in Garden City. And to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you at the parade on Saturday and at the tree lighting on Sunday.
Thank you. Councilmember Witt.
Thank you, Mayor. To touch a little bit more on Councilwoman Lynch's remarks on Lori at Sports Venue, they are wonderful, a wonderful team over there, and I don't think I've ever seen a drive-through move that fast.
Oh, yes.
Those cars were in and out when I was driving by earlier today. You know, we're blessed to have such a wonderful business in our city that is so willing to give back to our community. Also, congratulations out to Engineer Castleberry and the 2023 GCYA Cheer and Palm team. And I just hope to see you guys lining Middle Belt and or Ford Road on Saturday. You'll see me driving around on a golf cart helping out here and there. So we look forward to seeing everybody out there. And happy holidays, Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And that's all.
Thank you. Mr. Miller.
I have nothing, thank you.
Nothing. Okay. I have a couple things. First off, in response to Ms. Dolan, yes, I did go out there, and no, I didn't do nothing, but it was something that we are working with DPW and with the city manager to see what we can actually do. This is a problem that's been going on for a long time, and I'm sure we're going to look at it more. The Mayor's Forum, I'm hosting December 6th at 7 p.m. here in Chambers. If you'd like to discuss anything, that's a good time to do it. In regards to the venue, I heard the line went down Maplewood from Middle Belt down to almost Merriman. So it was almost a mile-long line of drive-through going through the venue. Also tomorrow, the Garden City Cafe is also doing a free Thanksgiving dinner. Tony always does a great job. He has all the fixings also. Turkey, I think he's got ham, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all that good stuff. So that will be tomorrow at the Garden City Cafe. And again, congratulations to Engineer Castleberry and to the Cheer and Palm teams. I did see a video from when they did a pregame at the Pistons the other day, or a week ago or so, and they're fantastic there. I didn't see the competition, but I'm sure they were just as good there also. Also, Mayor Pro Tem, I believe you're granddaughter was in the play yesterday, and she did a very good job. And having said that, no further business. This meeting is adjourned.